My name is Chris, and today we're going to look at our wireless transmitter and receivers and camera packs. And we do a farming pack specifically for farmers, but we also do a combination where you can use the transmitters and receivers with any of our cameras. So this does work for all those scenarios. So today, what we're looking at specifically in this video is which system to choose. We get quite a lot of confusion because we sell a lot of different packages, so I just want to explain how they work, what scenarios you use them for, and why you'd use one over the other. So we've got two items that are of note here. We've got our quad processor, which is essentially it's just a thing for processing video, and it will bring 4 videos together and then give you that sort of cross screen, so you get 4 in one on one television. Now it doesn't record, and that's the main difference between this one and this one that does. This is a DVR, this is a proper recorder, but essentially this one has a hard drive in. It also does the split screen thing where it brings the 4 images together, but it also allows you to do things like recording, motion recording. You can also set it up so that it will transmit across the internet. So it's got some pretty funky and clever stuff going on in there, which gives you some more options. Now we sell both of these in a combination of packages for different scenarios. Now the quad processor, for example, we do a package with say 4 transmitters and receivers and 4 cameras, and this would be used mainly where maybe you've got we sell a lot of them to farmers, where you've got a barn and you want to put a camera in each corner of the barn so that you can maybe keep an eye on your animals at night. If you're foaling, for example, and you've got several horses that are giving birth, you may want to have a camera on each one. And also things like, you know, any area where you've got 4 cameras grouped together, where you can run a cable between each 4 of the cameras back to the unit, and then you just send the one transmission back to the house. Now what that means for you really is that it saves you money. The transmitters, for example, usually cost you about £100 each. So if you're only using one transmitter with this package and running cables, you're saving yourself about £300. Now this presents the other scenario where maybe you want to have individual cameras transmitting from say 4 different locations, and that's a completely different setup. You would therefore need 4 transmitters and 4 receivers, so 4 each of these, and that obviously bumps the cost up a little bit more. The decision you need to make, first of all, are you able to run cables in the location you want? Second question is, how far is it from there back to the property? And the fourth question is, do I need to see individual cameras that I can individually control on my unit? And if you can make those, come back to us with those questions, we can help you to decide on which package is going to suit you best. With the recorder, as I say, when you want to connect this to the internet and do all the clever stuff, you know, you do kind of need that back in your office. The setups for these would be things like big warehouse areas where you've got cameras in 4 locations. Some farmers where you've got maybe a barn on the west side and maybe a barn on the east side, and you want to connect both of them wirelessly back to the recorder. So those are the types of setups for those. I hope that's been of some help in choosing a package to suit you. The main thing, if you do have any questions, of course, do give us a ring and we can build a package to suit your very needs.